Howdy folks, Iowegian here. Got a couple of Smith Wesson revolvers I'd like to show you today. First handgun I ever bought was this Smith Wesson 686 Plus. This is a 357 Magnum / 38 Special chambered revolver, 3-inch barrel. You'll note that it has the full-length barrel lug, unlike my 629, which I'll show you in a minute. Okay, all stainless, kind of their Scotch Brite finish, which is durable and nice looking, I think. Not polished, which I don't like. It's got raised white outline. I don't know if you can see that too well with my shirt in the background, but raised white outline rear blade sight, adjustable, and the front sight is a ramp sight with a, I guess it's an orange insert. Very easy to pick up. Beautiful gun. Heavy, but not ridiculously heavy. You know, fairly compact. I've got the boot grips on here. Okay, let's try it this way. Alright, so it's basically a 2-fingered grip. Pinky kind of is along for the ride there, which I think is a very controllable feel. And of course I did, I guess initially the boot grip style because I intended to carry this gun, and that works well for carry because it's easily concealed. Alright, so when I carry it, generally it's in this leather holster. Okay, I carry inside the waistband, appendix position. These loops just, you drop it in and loops go on your belt, and it's very comfortable and well concealed. I like it a lot. This is by Simply Rugged as the company. I think this model holster is the sourdough pancake. Kind of silly, I don't name it. One cool thing is you can take the straps off and you can wear it outside your waist, outside waistband, putting your belt through here or through here, depending on what cant you want. I generally don't like to carry outside because to me it just doesn't feel like the gun is as secure as when it's appendix carry, and I don't know, it's just how I feel. Everybody has a different opinion. I know appendix carry, some people don't like it for maybe some of the obvious reasons, but we won't go into that. That's just what I do. Okay. Yeah, so generally, to save money, I go target shooting. I'll shoot 38 special ball ammo all day long, but I like to mix in some 357 too because it's fun. Just to show you the difference, I mean, this is what I typically carry, either 38 Special Plus P, that's a hollow point, or 357 Magnum hollow point. You can kind of see the difference there, case height, more powder, less powder. The Plus P is a little stouter than the 38 plain stuff, but I don't really notice the difference. But I'll usually carry either one of these two rounds. That's what I've ended up kind of normalizing on. All right, so that's my 686 Plus. Recommend it to anybody, everybody. This is a really fine gun. I mean, even though it's got some of the modern features that S&W traditional guns don't have, like the lock and various other things, I still think it's a it's a nice thing to have, and the quality's there. It'll never break on you, probably, and this will be in my family forever. I'll pass it on down. Okay. The next one I have is a model 629. This is a 44 Magnum and 3-inch barrel, and you'll notice here that it's got the truncated barrel lug. Alright, and I kind of like that. I prefer that look. I mean, not that the looks of it matter. A lot of people think both of these are ugly, probably. I don't know. Not me. I think it's a very handsome looking gun. I like the truncated lug. It's got the same sights virtually as the 686, so that was familiar. It has a little bit wider hammer. It's called a target hammer, I believe. That's comfortable, and the action's really smooth on both of these guns. The single action trigger pull is just unbelievably light, and as I said, safety checked. Already did that by me personally, so I know these are unloaded. Right, so very handsome gun. This is a 629 Deluxe Taillow, T-A-L-O. Might be pronounced tallow, I don't know. Only difference I could tell from the 629 regular factory model was these grips, these snakeskin wood grips with the Smith Wesson logo. I like those. They kind of caught my eye. They're not boot grip grips. They, you know, I got real estate for my pinky, and that feels fine. I do, you know, conceal carry this one too, and that works fine. It might be the taper. It tends to make them not stick out quite so much as some full-length grips. I like that. I don't really like the glossiness of them, but who cares, right? So this thing's a handful. It's got exposed back strap like the 686 does too, but this has more recoil, so you tend to get a little sore, you know, right there after a while. But that's half the fun of shooting 44 mag. Sometimes I just want to feel it, you know, and boy, you do. So this is a 6-round cylinder. I hope I mentioned I did. The 686 Plus has 7 rounds. But, you know, this is 6 rounds of potentially 44 Magnum, which is pretty good little arsenal in its own. Now, when I carry this, sometimes in the winter when I can cover it up with a coat, for example, I have a similar Simply Rugged holster for this, and it's an N frame, so it can't use the other holster. The 686 is an L frame. This has a slightly bigger look to it. Maybe I can kind of compare them. I don't know. I don't know if you can see, but there you go. That's about as good as I can do. How's that? So obviously the cylinder's bigger. Frame is a little bigger. You know, width-wise, it's just the only difference really is the cylinder. So it's not a whole lot more bulky to carry than the 686. You do feel the weight a little more, I guess, but that's a fine handgun, and I love this thing. All right, just a quickie. I've got some options for ammo. That's why people like the 357, because you can shoot 38s. Well, in the 44, you can shoot 44 mag. Sometimes I shoot 44 special. Okay, you can see same deal there. Shorter case length, more powder, less powder, more recoil. This shoots like nothing. So at the range, you know, you would think, well, shoot the cheaper, right? Well, lately I've been getting 44 Magnum cheaper than 44 Special, so I'll shoot that. At one point, I found some of this 44 Russian. Okay, here's the comparison there, right? That's like shooting a 22 out of this thing. You don't even feel it. It just makes a pop noise, and you're like, did I fire that? I don't know who the manufacturer is. I don't really shoot much of this anymore, but it's really dirty ammo, and it kind of gummed up the work, so I don't shoot a whole lot of this stuff. But if you're recoil sensitive, check out 44 Russian. It's like nothing. So, but for carry, it's when I carry this gun, it's one of these two cartridges generally, hollow point. And I think 44 Special is a good round. I mean, it's no slouch. And some mornings I go, well, you know, seems smarter to carry 44 Special because it's not more than it needs to be to get the job done. And, you know, some days I feel like Magnum's the smarter one, so I just kind of rotate, and, you know, it doesn't matter. When I'm shooting at the range, I just like the thrill of the Magnum, I guess, and you know, they're both expensive. It's not a cheap round to shoot, so I don't shoot that many, but when I do, it's usually the Magnum when I'm target shooting. Okay, well, I don't want to go on and on. I'll give you one more look at these before I sign off. Smith & Wesson makes a mean revolver. These are really high quality and good shooters. Here's the 686 Plus, 3-inch barrel. One more time. Yep, a couple of my favorite handguns here, and like I said, I'll keep them in the family forever, and I'm sure my kids will enjoy them for years to come. All right, Iowegian here. Thanks for watching, and signing off.